And we're live. Hey, everybody. Welcome up to the Happy Jacks Network. As usual, caught by surprise when I see my own face on the screen. We're doing great today. Happy Saturday, everybody. Thank you for joining us for session 4 of Pirates of Dark Water, a Cypher system actual play on the Happy Jacks RPG Network. To catch up on past episodes, visit happyjacks.org/Pirates of Dark Water. And to find all of the shows on the Happy Jacks Network, visit happyjacks.org. My name is Vixie Bell, and I will be your friendly neighborhood game master for the next couple of hours on this fine Saturday. And I cannot tell a story alone because I just make the stage and my players are the ones who act upon it. That said, let's introduce our wonderful storytellers today, starting with the face I can't get out of my mind, Lloyd.
Most people have that same problem. I totally understand it. I'll be playing Ari, the inquisitive mystical princess who remembers the past, the protection flavor, who is looking to finally quell the world of Darkwater for good, no matter how many boats she has to burn.
You're protection flavored and forgot your wallet.
What's a wallet?
Okay.
Good point.
I don't understand. You people keep making this. I don't get it.
All right. Well, on that note, let's move it on over to our brains of the operation isn't here today. We miss you, Sam. We miss you so much. But
well, I have a very high intellect too.
That's true. Ozzy, let's talk about
I
you.
am the brains.
Hi, I'm Courtney, and I play Osmond, Ozzy, who is a dishonorable pirate who explores dark places, and she loves snacks.
I love snacks too.
Me too.
We're both Taurus, aren't we? That's what it is.
I'm Taurus rising.
Yeah,
no,
that makes
Taurus
sense.
Moon, that was it.
Taurus sun, yay! Anyway, on that note, let's hop on over to you, Joe. Let's talk about your character, Komu.
Hey, I'm Joe, and I play Komu. Komu is an older, grizzled veteran warrior. He strikes like stone and flows like water.
That feels somewhat familiar. I'll think about that for a while. And last but certainly not least, looking wonderful, our fabulous person in red, Pooja. Do you want to talk about your character? I'm so excited.
Hi, I am Pooja. I don't use pronouns. I am playing Zer, a rather mysterious but furious, learned ecomancer who controls beasts.
Whoa.
I'm so excited for you guys to meet Zer. Anyway, Zer is a special person that'll help us later. Yay! But anyway, those are wonderful players. And to recap, if you were not there present for episode 3 of our Pirates of Darkwater adventure, our wonderful crew had to assist Ari, who had come down with a strange magical fever. And they managed to get the princess to Kunda's Blessed Tinctures, which I realized afterwards is not the kind of phrase you want to say 3 times fast. Yay. Regrets. That's my perv on Sewell moment. Anyway, so you were able to bring Ari there, but on your way there, you ran into Nuna and Mia, a couple of sisters who happened to run the place. Komu, you were able to save Mia from a beast bush that was trying to eat her. And you also met their cat, Biscuit, who was a very specific type of cat that would have eaten Ozzy if Mia wasn't around. But in the end, Ozzy, you became friends with Biscuit, so it was fine. It all worked out. But yeah, you were able to heal Ari, and you found a treasure of rule. And that means you do have items. Ari now possesses a treasure of rule, and Komu, upon your exit, you were given a couple of gifts, a healing potion and some Kreia fruit biscuits that also are items that you can use. It's almost like they're ciphers in this Cypher system game that we're playing.
Never.
So, but yeah. And with that, you were able to sail away, like the Enya song, after successfully avoiding Ari's brother and sister, who had also arrived in Town in search of Ari and your stolen ship, the Aurora. However, Ari, you met a mysterious figure while you were unconscious, didn't you? You met a woman named Cassandra, who you couldn't quite place, as well. And last but not least, as you were sailing away, it seems like someone was out to get you. And that is where we left our heroes. For all intents and purposes, you are sailing blissfully along a slightly choppy sea today. It's a bit windy. I'm not the weather report, so I'm not going to give you exact deets, but it's a little bit, I don't want to give you a straight calm sea the whole time. If you have good weather the whole time, that would be boring. So it's a little choppier today. You're having a little bit of difficulty keeping the Aurora straight, but you're doing your best. And yeah, you were headed south towards the direction in which Ari's compass pointed. So, that said, where are each of you on the ship? Except for you, Zir.
I'll go first then.
Yeah, after you.
All right, so it cuts to Ari. Ari is currently below decks, and she is currently in the process of decorating her bedroom.
Okay.
She managed to get one. She doesn't got like a big room because she's like, I'm not the captain, get a room, but she's got a private room that apparently might be like a doctor's room or something. It was like, that'll do me, perfect. It's got a separate bed. Who needs this? It's got 2 beds. I wonder why. And she's put up some drapes. She's put up some decorations that she's picked up on a few islands on the way down. She's like hanging some cool things on like the banners and stuff. And she's humming to herself as she's decorating her room to look incredibly fabulous.
And I think Nidler is with you and offering you like feedback, like maybe a little to the left. No, other side. Just a tiny bit this way.
Put it there.
No, it doesn't look right. It looks crooked.
Oh, how about this way?
And he eats a piece of watermelon, thinks about it, and says, "Yeah, that makes sense." Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I sort of pick up, then I stand back and I look at the picture of my family that I had painted, but it's like sideways, and I'm like, you know what? Close enough. And I give him a high five.
Yeah, he high fives you, and like you realize that he was looking at the picture sideways to begin with, so that's why it makes sense. But yeah, we zoom out from you, and we see the Aurora like moving at a good clip, because despite the fact that these waters are choppy, the Aurora is a ship that can navigate it. It's built for speed, so you're moving along well. You're moving along as the sails like billow in the wind. Because it is windy, you're taking advantage of it and not using your sails. And yeah, where do we find Komu, above or below decks?
Komu's on the deck. He's scrubbing the deck with some old rags. But if we kind of linger on him with the camera, we notice that he's doing like kata movement with like sweeping his hand a certain way and repeating that very meditatively. So he's very purposefully moving. Again, he's in his physical movement as meditation phase.
Okay, awesome. So movement is meditation as you scrub the deck.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Ozzy, are you above or below deck?
She's below deck. She's napping in a hammock and snoring very loudly.
Fantastic.
And like her toes wiggle when she snores.
I feel like because the seas are so choppy, your hammock is sort of doing this.
Probably.
So and your breathing is sort of, because this is a cartoon, is timed.
Yes.
So, yeah.
She's so cozy right now.
Yes, it's perfect. Komu. But I guess my question is, so are we saying then our last person, because they're not here, Sophie is steering the ship, because somebody's got to drive this thing, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Looks at Ari again.
Fine.
But yes, no, Sophie is very calmly driving and expertly steering the ship towards the south. You haven't seen land for a bit, but Yeah. I think that because everyone is so busy with their own jobs, you don't see the ship that has been following you until its shadow dwarfs the aurora. Komu, you're the first to realize that the light that of this day, because it is it's not a perfect day. There's a few clouds in the sky, but it's not but it's not stormy as the sunlight sort of like fades around you.
How big is the ship in like comparison to ours? Like, is it a full length bigger, like twice, 3 times? It seems massive.
It's about the size of the maelstrom.
Oh my god. Yeah, Kuma's gonna shout, "To arms, make ready!" To arms.
I think that means we're under attack, Ari.
Oh, not again!
And then I think Niddler goes to like wake you up, like sliding back and forth, like Ozzy, and like he's trying to catch the hammock as you're snoring.
Just like the timing is just perfect. It's not quite.
Exactly.
That's how my dexterity works. Just pure luck.
Yes.
Pure cartoonish luck.
Exactly. So Sophie tries to steer tries to steer the ship out from underneath this enormous vessel that's behind you. You can see that the prow of this ship looks like it was made from a Dagron's maw, because legally distinct. But I didn't name it. Just using the names. Nostalgia. Let's go. So you see, and here's something interesting. Ari, you hear a voice in your mind reach out to you. It sounds vaguely familiar. And it just says 2 words. Your sister. And that's it.
Ari will be like halfway up the stairs heading to the dock heading to the top of the ship when she gets that bit. And she'll sort of pause and she'll turn around dramatically, like expecting someone to be behind her. But when she realizes it's not, she will ponder about it. And then like a squawk from Niddler will just kick her back up again to move a little bit more further and go outside and then see the giant ship and be like, oh, okay, that's not good.
Yep. That's not good. And you see like Niddler kind of carrying Ozzy, if Ozzy will allow it.
Come here down, you stupid bird.
So are you awake now?
I'm awake.
Niddler drops you. And as you all scramble up to the decks, you see the huge and imposing figure of this ship, with its prow made out of a Dagron's maw. And you can see the other pirates that are on the deck, preparing to board you. Sophie is doing her best doing their best to move the ship out of the way. And I think they would roll here if Sam was here, but Sam is not here, so I have to roll for them, which is fun because I don't usually get to roll in Cypher. And I believe I will set this to get away from the ship because it has crept upon you. I'm going to set this at like a level 5 task. So Sophie has to roll a 15 or better.
Easy.
And I will ease it by 1 to make it the target number of 12 or better. For those who've never played Cypher, challenges are split into levels, and then that level you times by 3, and that sets the target number you have to hit with your handy little d20. So in this case, it would be a level 5 challenge, making it a 15. But because Sophie has navigation and sailing abilities, we're knocking that down to a level 4, which means Sophie has to hit a target number of 12. Because if you know your multiplication tables like I do, 4 times 3 is 12. Yeah. Anyway, I'm doing great.
Nobody told me there was going to be multiplication and.
Oh, I do that bit. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
You just have to tell me all the things I get to do to move the numbers around. It's somehow it's easier math than D&D. I don't know how, but it is. All right, here we go. Oh dear.
Oh, she rolled a 20. Wow, that's amazing.
So take the 0 off that 20, and then you'll get what Sophie rolled. Because it was a 2. Sophie cannot seem to escape. Like when you have 2 vessels, typically there's like an undertow that's created by the vessel. Sophie cannot get out from underneath this ship. The undertow between the 2 ships is just too great to kind of be able to maneuver it fully out of the way. So I feel it's time for combat because
everybody make a quick save now. I would like this to be a quick save point.
Save your game. We're just gonna just in case. But yeah, and you hear the roar of pirates, and they begin to jump onto your ship. You see grappling hooks being flung down and pirates beginning to board your ship.
Ozzy looks delighted. Just like the good old days.
And yeah, two figures among those pirates, a large dark-skinned man with the tattoo of a black heart on one bicep, and no shirt because hot guys don't wear shirts here. And I mean in terms of temperature, you guys. Keep it clean.
Yeah, no, it's the temperature.
It's literally just 90 degrees out here, okay? Anyway, so
Sure.
Don't want heat.
Climate.
I didn't make him look like the Old Spice man on purpose. Or anyway, so
Anyway, tell us how he glistens again.
His muscles ripple.
Right, the rippling pecs. He lands, and next to him lands a familiar figure to you, Ari. Your sister, Jenna, who looks very satisfied with herself.
Well, this isn't very fair.
And behind both of them is someone that, Ari, is familiar to you or seems familiar to you because of books that you've read. Would you like to describe your character, Zir?
You see a tall, broadly built person with shocking red hair, a red shirt, wearing dolphin hide armor, with a large sword by their side. He's also holding a crossbow, and their gold eyes are narrowed at you over a beard styled into split in the center into 2 whatever the equivalent of beard ponytails are.
Beard tails?
That feels like a very different beard.
Yeah, fair. Okay. And your sister, as you are surrounded by pirates, very haughtily walks towards you and says, "So you thought you were going to get away with doing all of this? Breaking out escaped convicts and trying to go after the treasures with a stolen ship?"
I mean, yeah, basically.
Ari, if you were meant to have this responsibility, Father would have given it to you.
if I was meant to be chased down by my sister and then treated like a criminal, then father would have stopped you from coming here in the first place. But here we are.
A
What is all
criminal?
this?
Why would I ever treat you like a criminal? No, I'm bringing you back to Octopon where you belong. As for these people, though, and she looks from Ozzy to Komu to Sophie, I'm going to make sure they never bother you again.
Gee, thanks. I'm looking around trying to think of a way out of this. And I'm like, point of order. Hold on. Wait. Technically, our bet is still on, right?
What bet?
You know, the one we had back on Octopon about the race.
She looks at you like she should remember, but your sister has always been the kind of person that will tune you out. So she looks at you like she might remember, but not really.
She's like, we said if we were the first person to race, the other would surrender if they reached it first. Technically, we are still racing for a treasure of rule right now. So really, this is you not honoring the bet.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah, go on.
Where are you keeping the chalice?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm looking at Niddler, hoping Niddler is not here right now and is hiding the challenge for me.
He's
Okay.
drinking from it right now.
Yeah, Niddler's just out here sipping from it. Like, what? VIP bottle service over here. Anyway, so Niddler is nowhere to be seen. But if you don't have the chalice on you, she doesn't know that you have a treasure roll. Because that's really what I wanted to know is if you're gonna pull an Ari and be like, I'm wearing it on me. Yay.
Boom, baby, let's go, I win. Thank you for arresting me.
Okay, cool. Your sister looks at you and says, I don't care about any bet. I am going to finish this task. And I'm going to be the next queen of Octopon.
That's it? That's all you want, just to be queen?
Well, yeah.
I mean, that's a good point. I really argue about that. The whole like power and control and not knowing what money is. I can't really. More importantly, second point of order, while you're busy arresting me and taking me back to Octopon, our brother is probably finding more treasures as we speak. Is that really what you want?
Kevdan is being subdued. Because unlike him, I actually hired competent people and not just Octopon Navy folk. And she motions to Brother Blackheart, who says nothing, just folds his arms.
Damn,
I'm going to hold my arms in return.
I go.
Oscar time.
Damn, competent, huh? I bet my second in command will take them down in a heartbeat.
Your sister, this is very much like the weirdest cat fight. Like, my guys can beat up your guys.
Second.
Yeah. And I think your sister's just kind of like makes the like what is that sound that people make when they're over it, like that like sound, like she makes that sound and says, "Enough. Let's go. Enough. Take care of them." And she waves her hand in a very like I want nothing to do with this kind of situation. And Brother Blackheart looks at her, draws his blade, and in a very deep voice that I wish I could emulate, and I'm going to do my best to emulate, but will sound nothing like, says, "I thought you'd never ask." And like, attack!
Oh, sorry.
And so all of these pirates begin to descend upon you and your ship.
Oh, no.
You can see, for the purposes of this, sorry in advance, Sam. You can see Sophie. It does their best to fight off the onslaught of fighters that have descended upon her in an effort, but between keeping the ship straight and fighting them off, that is two things that are very difficult to do. So she is knocked out pretty quickly. The rest of you, we're in combat. I want to make sure that, and Sophie's character has plot armor today because I don't kill people's characters when they're not present. So as far as she's conked out, they're going to leave her alone because they only care about the active attackers in the room. So
The rest of us just like
the rest of you. So yeah. So this is a big group of pirates. This is yeah, you guys are beset upon. Zir, you may choose which side you fight for. So
Here's where Zia arrests us all and goes back to
Yeah.
occupying the game ends. Thanks, Zia. Appreciate it.
Zir's
care.
really funny.
Thanks for playing Happy Jackson. I would like to thank our moderators for the wonderful work they do.
the end.
But yeah.
I'm just looking over all my moves right now.
Yeah, I'm like, how do I
Take your time.
play this game?
There's a
We can-
moment when the princess, when Ari's sister, the princess, says that all she wants to do is find the treasure so that she can be queen, that you see like one eyebrow cocks up from Zare. Like, is that really what you want to do? Just the look says it all.
Oh boy.
Kuma's going to turn to Ari and very plainly say, Your Highness, do you wish to return?
I will
Or do you wish
certainly
to
do
continue?
not.
Oh wait,
Understood.
hang on. Ozzy wants to interject. They're like, don't worry about this, princess. I got this. I'm just gonna saddle up to Zare and be like, and turns back to them and goes, I'm gonna use my womanly wiles on them.
Zir looks very familiar to you, Ozzy,
Yeah.
by the way.
Hey, handsome, and she does like the boob fluff. You don't want to hurt little old me.
Okay.
You're a mighty fine looking pirate there, if I do say so myself. Whereas Ozzy's like this little like gremlin. Cute. So, what do you say? We call off this whole fight thing, and you and me go get some grog. She twirls her hair.
Zare tilts their head down, looks at you. It really doesn't sit right with me to harm people who are not in touch with reality.
You're so sweet.
I would appreciate it if you didn't make me hurt you.
Well, I mean, only if you asked me to, but that's not in front of the princess, of course.
I'm going to, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to reach in, I'm going to grab like a staff, I'm going to point it at my sister, and I
Okay.
go, for the destruction of dark water everywhere, I challenge you to a duel.
Okay.
Possibly interesting.
We get to this is, oh boy. You are not a paladin and you are bad with people. So this is going to be a fun role to do.
Excellent. Also, I'm never good at fighting either. Just a heads up.
Yeah.
Just let me put that one in there.
It's gonna go really well.
Fantastic. This is going to be amazing. So the first what we're going to roll is whether or not like how if you're essentially, this is going to be a compelled duel situation where you are trying to duel your sister. So you need to say that with enough authority and kind of to be able to convince your sister and everyone around you to stop their fighting for this duel. So yeah, that's a level, we're going to say level 4 challenge. So you have to hit a 12 or better. All of you here, Ari, try this, but we're going to see what kind of effect it has here in a minute. So, and
Would you
have
say
an
this is definitely charm, persuasion, or deception?
persuasion. That's what I
Cool.
would say.
So I have an ability on that. So
So,
that's
you know it's a roll of 15 because it's now a level 5 challenge.
no problem. I got this.
If you're an ability, we're doing great.
I got this. Easy.
Okay.
Easy. Well, I got a 10, so technically I could have done it.
Technically, you would have not done it in either case.
That
'cause
is
one was
also true. Even if I wasn't disabled or had a massive inability, I still wouldn't have done it. So that's the good news. I was destined to fail.
Guys, if we keep making the hole bigger, we'll get through the other side.
Eventually, it'll negate itself. But on that note, Ari, you do this maneuver with the staff. Everyone hears you do it, but you, Ari, have a flashback of doing something similar with your sister when you were younger, and looking very silly and being thought of as cute. In the way that little kids, when they like try to do intimidating things, are cute. And that's not necessarily like what it looks like to everyone else, but it's what it feels like to you. And it gets worse when Jenna laughs at you, because your sister would never dirty her hands like that. And she's just like, Ari, you don't even know how to use that. At least I hire people who know what they're doing. And she turns on her heel and grabs a pirate and says, take me back to the ship. I'm done wasting my time here. And the pirate looks at her confused. This is very, very rich girl behavior. And just like Brother Blackheart just gives him a nod. And that is what, she leaves. She goes back to this giant ship. And she's gone from the deck. But you still have a bunch of pirates on there trying to attack you.
I throw the staff to the ground and go, I should have known that wasn't going to work.
Darn, this was going to be such an exciting first date.
Como, save me!
Boss, look at what we found! And a couple of beefier pirates come up with Niddler from below deck. Because while you guys were talking and having this, pirates were overrunning the ship. Niddler is holding something in his mouth. And it looks like a watermelon. It looks like one of the melons from John to Town. And he's he doesn't say anything, but he is struggling in their grip. So, and Brother Blackheart says, good, that's one of them. Take him back onto the ship. Take the other one too. And they start to go for Sophie. So, clock's a ticking. What do you guys want to do?
Kuma's gonna go towards the people manhandling Niddler right now.
Okay.
And do something about it. Time to go unarmed attacks. Let's do this.
How much damage do your unarmed attacks do again?
At this point, Como is pulling back, so he's got his fully padded fists.
Okay.
Until it escalates, he's gonna fight with honor.
Okay,
So I do their light weapons.
Mm-hmm. So that's 2 points of damage for light. Because light is 2, medium is 4, heavy is 6. But yes. Okay. So light weapons do 2 points of damage. They have an inability because they are holding on to something and they are not expecting you to attack them. So I'm going to set this challenge at a level 4 originally, which means you would have had to hit a 12. But due to their inability, you only have to hit a 9 because it's now a level 3.
Also, I have Fists of Fury, which means no matter what, I get an additional 2 points of damage with unarmed attacks.
So 4 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yay! That's fine.
So even when I'm holding back, I'm pretty dead.
You're pretty deadly. Don't get punched by Komu. I feel it's the vibe.
I have unarmed attacks trained. Does that ease?
If you are trained in unarmed attacks, yeah. So you'll have to, let's see, level 2, you'll have to hit a 6 instead of a 9.
Let's do it. I'm very good at this. I rolled the 9. Good thing I used it.
Thank God. Unlike Ari, you would have made it either way. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Lloyd. I really am just teasing you.
The dice were not in my favor for that roll, so it didn't matter.
All right. So, expertly, this is very much reminding me of you just walk up very calmly and knock them out. But please describe to me how you do this, how you knock these two out.
I think I get into their way bodily, like between them and their ship, and as the first one kind of sizes me up, and it's like, whatever, we're going onto our own boat, like get out here. You don't see the attack, you just hear the thud, and one of them's on the ground, and the one that's remaining kind of looks up at me and like, what just happened? And then another thud. You don't see his attacks when he doesn't want you to see them. They just happen,
Okay.
and you just suffer.
Brother
Pam.
Black. Nice. So Brother Blackheart sees this from a distance, like sees these two pirates go down, not necessarily your attacks. Just and says, "Oh, that one's for me," and walks towards you. The other two, those pirates go down. They are not knocked out, but they're not looking great. Like they are stunned for a minute and have dropped Niddler. Niddler, in being dropped, also drops the watermelon that was in his mouth, and it splits when it hits the ground, revealing the shiny chalice that had been shoved into it.
Can I take an action, or I feel like I want other people to
You
get
can take an action if you would
Because
like. To.
at this point, me seeing it, I would run towards it and grab it
Mhm.
and try and keep it from other people.
Okay. So are you are trying to grab it before anybody notices, correct?
Yes.
So I would, for this, because you are trying to defend your kitty, but you're trying to defend your treasure from these pirates. I am going to say that this is a defense roll.
All right.
And because people around you are in fact engaged in like essentially attacking the ship, trying to attack Ozzy, trying to attack Komu, trying to take Sophie to the other ship, I'll allow you to ease this task by one. This is another level. This is going to be another level 5. So you have to hit it because it's eased. It's now level 4. You have to hit a 12 or better.
Okay. Could I use acrobatics as a skill for this?
You can. It'll ease it by 1 more, and you can.
I have it on superior
Superior.
because I'm a child of red.
Okay. So it would ease it, and you only have to hit a 9.
Easy.
Yes.
I would assume it's speed, and I will
Roll me speed.
I will spend 3 points of my pool minus 1 because I have an edge.
Okay.
So 2 points of my pool. Let's see what that will do for me. So that does that push it down to a 6?
You're pushing. Sorry. Repeat what you just said. You want to ease it by 1 more?
I want to ease it by 1 by spending points on my speed pool.
Okay. My question to you is, how many steps have we eased it by already? 2?
2.
Okay,
So
so
I
yes,
have
you
1
can
more
ease
left.
it. Yes, you can ease it by 1 more. So it'll drop it
Hey.
from a 9 to a 6.
Hey, love that. Love that for me. And I rolled a 2. Never mind.
Oh no.
What is heck? But look, listen, I can't help if the dice just don't want to listen to me today.
Oh, you do have. I don't know if you have any XP left.
I do
Reroll?
have 2 points of action XP left.
Okay.
So I could. What happens if I spend it?
You could. Well, I was just thinking about your player intrusion, but I don't know that this is the right time or place for this right now. So that said, we'll just operate off your 2 for right now. So you rolled a 2. You scramble to try to get to the chalice before anyone else does, and another hand seems to reach it before you do. And this hand looks a lot, it's not Niddler's, but it looks like a monkey bird hand. And as you look, you see a beautiful pink and purple monkey bird with long lashes on their eyes. And she looks at you and says, "Too little, too late," and like flies upwards towards the crow's nest.
I say.
And you hear behind you a pirate as the shadow goes over you, and they say another crew member. And I'm going to ask you to roll defense again because they're going to attack you.
I'm about to do something very special now.
Okay.
So, because I have the spotlight, as
Uh-huh.
I turn around in fear, I'm gonna put my hand up in a sort
Okay.
of way to like sort of like, you know, like, oh no, I'm scared.
Yes.
But as I do, part of my bodily instincts are going to kick in. And as I
Okay.
wave my hand up, frustrated about losing the chalice, hoping to get it back, not sure what to do, annoyed at my sister, it's all gonna boil up and it's gonna come out. And when I pull my hand across, you know, in the show, the lightning that runs along,
Yes.
yeah, it's gonna come all over my hand and like all over my body. And then I pull it up, it's gonna form like a field directly in front of me. And
Okay.
as they reach in, they're going to touch it. Mechanically wise, I'm using called a resonance field.
Yes.
I make an intelligence defense roll.
Yes, you
And
do.
if I get a minor effect, the creature attacking takes 1 point of damage. If I get a major effect, the creature attacking takes 4 points of damage.
Okay. Let's see if you score one of your effects.
Let's find out.
Yep. This
I have-
difficulty is not, it's not, they're not super high. It's a 12. So
I'm going to. Can I use? No, I'm going to use acrobatics. I'm just going to spend 2 points, 1 point,
okay.
3 points for my pool
Yes.
to lower it down by 1.
Okay. Do you have any edge
But
in your intelligence?
I have 2 edge, so I only
So it
spend
only
1
costs you
point.
1. Okay, great. So it's going to ease it from a 12 to a 9.
God is good because I rolled a 19.
Hey, minor effect. So you wave your hand and this pirate goes flying back because this is a cartoon show. So we got to be extra about this 1 point of damage. And this pirate goes flying back and takes 1 point of damage from your resonance field. Does your resonance field remain in effect?
Yeah, for 1 whole minute.
Okay, so you are now surrounded by a resonance field. Zier, you feel the tingle of a very familiar magic at work.
Oh, that changes things.
What a moment. That's awesome.
All right. And while this is going on, Ozzy, you can see them trying to drag Sophie up. You see a couple of the bigger pirates because Sophie's not a small person. So they're trying to drag Sophie up onto the dragon's maw.
Okay. Is anyone... It looks like they're going to attack me. I just need to know if I need to go like offense or defense right now.
They're acting as though they have overwhelmed you. Like you guys are easy prey. So they don't actually consider you a threat. So like
Interesting.
You are small, and they don't seem to recognize you either, which is even stranger. So
I feel like I need to flip a coin. Do you want to go after Chalice or do you want to go after Sophie?
If anything, one of them might try to like reach out and pick you up too, like thinking that you're just
Nah.
like,
No,
not gonna
she's gonna look up at... Sorry, was it Zane or Zer?
Zier.
Zier. Okay.
Zer with a soft
All right,
E.
so Ozzy looks up at Zer and says, "Excuse me, 1 moment. I need to take care of something." And then she's going to kind of reach into her little toolkit and toss a little metal ball towards the people dragging Sophie.
Okay.
And it's going to go poof. So this is my my gas bomb.
Okay.
And the thing is, it's not quite clear exactly how this works. So it says, bursts into a poisonous cloud with an immediate distance. The cloud lingers for 1d6 rounds unless conditions dictate otherwise. But it says effects vary. And then it gives a scale from like 1 to 10, 10 to 11 to 20, etc. But I don't know, like, is it a random roll or do I just choose what the effect is or what?
So
I think it's more fun if it's random, but...
So the first thing we're going to do is decide how long it lasts. So I need you to roll a d6 for me.
Yep. Pew. It lasts for 2 rounds.
Okay, 2 rounds. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to roll a d10 to determine how bad it is.
Okay.
Yeah, Sophie's tough.
It is a 4. on the
Okay, so because it's a 4, it's not lower on that scale. We're gonna say it does about 2 points of damage to everyone who breathes it in.
Well,
Uh,
it has different like effects depending on.
Then what is the effect of a 4?
Well, it's a 1 through 100 range.
Oh, well then,
Although we can just call it like 0 through 10. So this would be like
yeah,
the
1 through 10 is fine.
so let's see. 1 through 10, 10 to 20, 21 to 50. Okay, I'll do the 21 to 50. So that's the poison gas. Living creatures that breathe suffer damage equal to the Cypher level.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's level 1.
Cypher level is usually determined by the D6, by like a D6
Oh,
or
okay.
by a dice, so it'll tell you on there.
Well, it said the 1d6, which we rolled, right?
So that would be a 2.
Okay, yeah, sure. So that's a level 2.
So a level 2,
Level 2, so they get 2 damage.
yeah. So
Poison.
2 points of damage to everyone that breathes it in.
Yep.
And
Immediately from where it lands. So I'm tossing it towards the people attacking Sophie. Sorry, Sophie. I can't always control this thing, you know. It has off my control.
Oh, so that's what it does.
yes,
That's what that does.
the next thing I want you to do,
Mm-hmm.
so I want you to roll me another D6,
Okay.
and I want you to tell me what you think it's going to be, high or low, before
Wait.
you roll it.
I think it'll be low.
Okay.
So I rolled a 6.
I love that for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always choose wrong. Don't ever let me do that.
It's fine. I love that. It works great for me.
Okay, good.
Your smoke bomb goes off. It's been a while since you used your smoke bomb.
Yeah.
The people in the immediate vicinity start coughing. Even Sophie starts coughing, but she does get dropped. So the goal is achieved as these pirates scramble to get out of these noxious clouds that smell like sulfur and a bunch of other nasty smells. But the winds they were in your favor until just a moment ago. And technically they still are, except for because they're blowing in your direction, the smoke encompasses the aurora.
Whoops.
So everyone takes 2 points of damage to your might because it's physical.
Ouch.
Okay. So how do we do this? I've never taken damage before.
So you're going to go to your might pool and you're just going to subtract 2 points from your might pool.
When do these things regenerate?
You will have rest periods where they regenerate.
But like between episodes or anything?
Between episodes, sometimes in episodes, you will take
Okay.
rest.
Okay.
Like there was a point in Kunda's Blessed Tinctures where you could have had a rest, things like that. And you will roll what's called a recovery roll to help recover them. And you can, some of those, I think you have an ability that allows you to do a recovery roll before a rest as well. So
maybe.
We'll worry about that later.
Yeah.
Okay. So you currently, the aurora is encompassed in smoke. Visibility is now limited. There are a bunch of pirates on the ship, and a very dangerous one is headed for you, Kalmu. And you can see a large, intimidating shadow headed towards you as Brother Blackheart approaches with sword in hand.
Do you intend to proceed with weapon?
I do.
Very well. I'm going to unwrap my fists.
Okay. Brother Blackheart doesn't seem fazed by the unwrapping of your fists. In fact, he's looking forward to it. Seems to be looking forward to this fight.
Good.
And he is going to try to attack you. This is going to be a level. He is probably the highest pirate here. So
I want this. I want to do this. I would like him to make a first strike.
Okay. So this is I'm going to say he's level 5. So you do have to roll a 15 or better.
Whoa. That's awesome.
Okay.
Okay, so does this have to be a might defense or can it also be a speed defense?
You can use either, because I would
Okay.
consider a speed defense like a dodge or trying to get out of the way,
Right.
like how fast you can move. A might defense would be more of a physical block, like if you're going to catch the blade or pull a Jackie
Like
Chan and
absorb
grab
the
a random
blow.
object
Okay.
and be like, this barrel has blocked the blow, whatever.
Okay.
Something like that.
I'm gonna go with a speed defense because I'm specialized in speed defense.
Mm-hmm.
So specialized, does it ease it by 2?
Specialized does ease it by 2. So instead
Okay.
of a 15, it will drop from a 12, and then to a 9 is now your target number. So you
A
drop
9.
the attack is a
Okay.
level 3. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. That seems doable. That is an 11 on the dice.
Hey, so and you are did you use might or speed?
That was a speed.
Okay, so you get out of the way. Then how do you
Yeah.
do that?
I'm gonna like hold my ground and not give any I want to physically block him. So as his attacks are coming in, I'm not like dodging out of the way. I'm just like slowly like pivoting my waist and then my shoulder and then just rolling like within an inch within an inch of his attack. And like I'm kind of also taunting him like, yeah, no, this isn't gonna be easy.
Why would anything ever be easy? He seems to enjoy that. And we're going to zoom out from you for a moment. And I would like to say that the gas thing should have been labeled a GM intrusion, because that's what I did. So because you all rolled with it, you each gained some. Ozzy, since this was your gas thing, you gain 2 XP, and you can give that extra XP to any player on the board.
Anyone? Can I give it to our new friend?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
And I think for you, Zier, one of the pirates comes up to you and says, "What are you standing around for? We got work to do. A ship's not gonna steal itself."
You're right. It definitely won't. And Zare turns around.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the lightning gather around their arms as they throw up a splash of water from either side of the ship to surround the pirate who just spoke to them.
Alrighty, so this is just a little peon pirate. I'm sorry, like he's just a little guy. He's not very high. So that is going to be at level 12. Yeah, no, target number is 12. Level 3 is what it would be. So do you have anything that might ease this attack?
I'm going to spend.
I believe you're trained in this, right?
I am. Oh, the way this is set up is a wee bit confusing to me. So hold just a moment while I look up the thing. So. I mean, this is my water cycle ability. And I spend. The cost is 3 intellect points. I have 2 edge in intellect.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I can ease it that way.
So your 2 edge will take the cost. Will take down the cost. You said it was 3, or was it 2 intellect?
I have 2 edge in intellect currently.
2 edge, but how much intellect is the water cycle cost?
3.
So then you only have to spend 1 intellect point to use it. When I talk about easing, that's if you have training in that skill. So you do have magical training, I believe. Yes. And so that will ease it by 1. So instead of hitting a 12, you just need to hit a 9, because that'll bring it down from a level 4 to a level 3.
Fantastic. Let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a 15 on the die.
Fabulous.
I'm rolling a 1d20, right? Like just to.
Yes, you are rolling 1d20. You're fine.
Systems. It's like
New system. Who dis?
exactly.
But yeah. So what is this? What are you trying to do with the water? Describe to me how you surround this poor sad pirate who's just trying to do his job.
I'm sorry, buddy, you picked the wrong side today. So Zara's arms come up. These twin jets of water start swirling around, and then as they swirl around, they freeze into this crystalline ice cube
Okay.
around the pirate. And
Great.
Zare just kind of like reaches out a finger and pushes them so they fall down. And the ice cube is still solid. It's just like a thunk.
I was going to say, did you push them
Carbonite.
off the ship? Or
Just bobbing along in the
yeah,
water.
like bobbing along in the water. That's what I wanted to know. But it would be very funny, actually. So you hear the thunk of something falling on the ship as it slides along.
I feel like that guy was the least rude of the pirates on Blackheart's ship, so I don't actually push them into the water. I'm like,
Okay.
consider this repayment.
Am I not merciful? All right. So we've got one pirate down. And at this, there's a caw from the crow's nest where this pink and purple monkey bird is sitting. And she says, I got something. We don't need anything else. And she begins to fly towards the enormous ship with the chalice in her hand. That is until Niddler flies into her, and the two begin to engage in a tussle over the chalice that she has. So, Ari, I would like you to roll for Niddler.
All right.
Yes. So this is a difficulty 12, like at most everyone except Brother Blackheart, because Komu. Sorry, Komu. Anyway, so yeah. So, and I think
rolled
it's
exactly a 12.
fabulous. So you see these monkey birds go at each other in the sky, fighting for this chalice, and ultimately Niddler is victorious. He is able to beat the other monkey bird back, grab the chalice, and immediately flies away from her, trying to head below decks. At this point, because you have Sophie unconscious, you still have pirates on here. Komu is fighting Brother Blackheart. So no, there are still pirates on this ship. What would you guys like to do?
I got something.
Okay.
I think Ozzy's gonna cough and be like, damn it, get off my ship! And I'm gonna unleash in that voice the harpy screech. Get off my ship! You know, I do the microphone.
Harpy Screech. Okay, tell me what Harpy Screech does,
That
so that our
one
audience
is-
knows too.
That's the one that we kind of came up with together.
Yes, we did.
Screech at a creature or group of creatures within immediate or short range. Make an intellect roll. On success, you induce a painful headache, causing 2 damage to each affected creature.
Okay, so Niddler is going to be safe from this because he has he dove below decks. Everyone else will have to make an intellect roll. And for you, Ozzy, since you're trying to affect the pirates specifically, you are going to roll against them.
Okay.
I think the ones in your immediate vicinity are all going to be affected. They're not high. They're going to be a level 4 enemy. If you have anything that can ease that, now's the time.
I have 2 edge.
2 edge will take down the cost. Remember, edge is the coupon
Yes.
that uses the cost of the ability. To ease it, you want to spend XP, or if you have a skill that you are trained or
I
specialize in,
have
you
so
wanna
much
use
XP. Wait,
that. You can
wait.
spend
I
it.
just realized there's story XP and action XP. I didn't know there was a difference. Why? Now I don't know what I actually have.
You're fine. You can use your action XP.
Yeah, but I don't know if I've been adding XP to the wrong slot this whole time.
You can spend them, and we can figure it out later.
Sure. Okay. I got
It's a story.
XP.
We're writing a story.
Sure. All right. What do I do?
So you can spend 2 XP to lower it, to ease
Okay.
it by 1.
Done.
So that'll ease it from a 12 to a 9. You'll want to hit a 9 instead
Okay.
of a 12.
Let's give it a go. Let's see what happens.
All right.
It's so good. Oh, I got a 17.
All right. Ooh, the minor. You're so close to that minor effect. All right. So explain to me what these pirates hear and what everyone else who is above deck can hear.
It's this like, like a parrot screech. How it's just so sharp and painful, and you can hear it from so far away because it's so painfully sharp.
Right.
It's like that, and she's yelling like, get off my ship," but in that parrot kind of voice, and it's just like, oh man, you hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think
It's
that
startling.
I'm going to count this as like a medium attack. We're going to do damage based on how close they are. The
Okay.
pirates close to you are going to take 4 points of damage.
Mhm.
And then the further ones out will take 2 points of damage. That includes Brother Blackheart. And then Komu, you will also take 2 points of damage because you guys are pretty far away from Ozzy. Ari, how close are you to Ozzy?
Close enough that I get knocked down by that screech because it'll look cooler.
Okay, cool. So you're
Almost
gonna.
close
So that
to
means you're
zero,
gonna
too.
take 4 points of damage. This is going to be might again because this is physical. So
It's my first time playing a character with so much AOE. This is great.
yes. Okay. So the pirates you can actually feel the vibration in the air as Ozzy screeches, and all of the pirates like cringe at this sound. But it's not enough to get them to leave the ship. Brother Blackheart turns from Yukomu and says, "Oh, that one's rather annoying. Perhaps we should eliminate the pests first." And he begins to walk towards you, Ozzy.
Oh.
Would Komu like to do anything as Brother Blackheart begins to walk away?
No.
Okay.
Control the field. I'm gonna use my ability. I'm gonna pay 1 point of might.
Okay.
I get to make a regular attack. 1 less damage, but even if I miss, I maneuver this person exactly where I want them to be within immediate range.
Kamala's going to be off the boat.
Okay.
Over.
So we know the Brother Blackheart's level is level 5. So
Yeah.
that's a 15 or better right now. But
So I have trained unarmed attacks,
so it's gonna ease it to
and
12.
I am going to. I have 3 edge in might, so I'm gonna spend 3 with my full discount to ease it 1 more time.
So you're gonna spending edge only applies to if an ability costs something. So if your ability costs might points, you would use your edge so that it doesn't cost you anything. It's not something
Okay.
you use
Okay,
to ease.
gotcha. Okay.
So
Okay.
you would want to spend XP, in this case action XP, to
Cannot afford. Let's.
okay, we try it again.
Let's
do it.
go.
We're telling a story.
Okay.
It's fine.
We're okay.
That is a nat 20 on the dice. I am
Yes!
happy to give you a photo. I did not.
No, you are. I'm excited. Especially with I feel like it's hard to say that we fudged the dice given the rolls today. So, but yeah, okay. So a 20 gives you a major effect, which means you get to do something cool and you do extra damage. Actually, the "and" is a thing that I'm including because I'm the GM and can do what I want. Typically, it's a choice. It's an either or. So if you are playing Cypher system and you're going by as written, it's an either or. You have to choose extra damage or your major effect. I'm giving you both because it's really awesome. So, but yeah. So you will do, I believe it's 4 points extra because you rolled a 20, and you get to tell us what that looks like and what cool thing happens as a result. So
Yeah, I think there's like a flurry of blows that puts him like off balance. And as he's off balance, I'm just pushing forward until he's almost about to be overboard. And if it's okay with you, he doesn't fully go overboard because I catch him.
okay.
And I'm holding him by the wrist. And he can tell just in the strength of my grip that I could crush his hand right now. But instead, I'm saying, leave, do not return. This is my last favor to you. And I throw him towards the poison cloud instead of allowing him to fall overseas.
Amazing.
That
So
reminds me, there is one more round of poison cloud damage.
yeah. Oh God. So everyone takes another 2. Who's in the poison cloud? Sorry. Yeah. After this, the wind will clear the poison, though, so you won't take any more damage, especially because of what Komu just did. Because Komu, once you throw Brother Blackheart into the poison cloud, he's going to take 2 additional points of damage plus the 4. He was not expecting to get his butt handed to him. This is a man who is very used to intimidating others and beating the crap out of other people, not necessarily having his ass handed to him. So that in mind, he looks at you with a look of, I will be back and I will kick your ass. But he knows better after taking as much damage as he has to continue to press onwards. And he says to his men, retreat for now. But he does look back at you, Komu, and says, the ship is not worth having anyway. You see him take something off of his belt, pour it onto the back of the ship, and light a match. So, and with that, the pirates leave and return to their giant ship. But your ship is now on fire.
Tut. I should have let it sink.
And as the last pirate is going up, one of them comes to you, Zara, and says, come on, we've got to get going before the ship goes up in smoke. We'll collect the treasures later.
The only thing that matters is the treasures. And I shove them towards leaving.
Okay. So with that, the last pirate is gone. The only person left from the opposing crew is Zir. And the Aurora is currently on fire. And has no one to steer it because Sophie's
I
unconscious.
can steer.
Okay.
I can steer.
Okay, so Ozzy's going to take the wheel.
Yeah.
Ozzy, take the wheel.
Okay, you put out the fire. I got the wheel.
Yes.
More like
Go
up
ahead.
here.
So there is something I can do
Okay.
that's kind of related to what I am.
All right.
Because I still have this thing running around me and I don't know what to do with it, but I see the fire
Yes.
and I'm going to be like, oh, please work. And I sort of put my hand towards it.
Okay.
I have another ability. I can control wind.
Oh no, this can go one of 2 ways.
So desperately, without trying to think about what the cause would be, I'm going to point it towards it and be like, please work, and try and blow it away. Desperately trying to make it way. It's just obviously making it worse because it's Ari.
Okay, so this is what I'd like to do. I would like to roll about this. All right. So
Can
This
I
is
spend my XP to do an intrusion here?
you can. What's your player intrusion?
I would like to
Mhm.
use my affinity to water
Okay.
to pull some water up into this wind that
Okay.
Ari is blowing.
Okay, so we're gonna turn it into a sprinkler. I love
It's gonna
that.
be like a
Ooh.
fire hose.
Yeah. All right. So, Ari, so I think with your help, it'll ease it enough that both between the both of you, you'll be able to put out the fire. Ari, you feel another energy familiar because you know someone is. It's a familiar magic, but it's not coming from you. You just almost feel it moving as your wind is joined by water, and the fire begins to go out. And Ozzy, I would like you to roll to get the Aurora away from the Dragon's Maw. Because if they notice the fire has gone out and their plan is foiled, it's going to be round 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Right. Sailing. I have a P in sailing.
Okay.
So
I believe in you.
You're practiced in sailing.
Practiced.
So it won't ease the task. Trained eases it and specialized eases it.
Okay,
So-
well. I'm going to just roll a die and see what happens. It was
Okay.
a 3. This don't.
This task was a 6. You know, it's fine.
The smoke it got in my eyes, you know.
Alright,
I think I know how
yeah.
I want to do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
We load the quick save now, GM. Did you want the
I
quick
don't
save
know,
from earlier?
I feel like we can definitely
try
deal with
scene
the
again.
consequences of this one. I think we're okay.
Okay.
Let's keep it safe for now.
So it's not a 1. If it was a 1, it'd be a lot worse.
Okay.
But Ozzy, you try to get out from under the Dragon's Maw, and you, in doing so, you pull everything you have to one side, and the entire ship does one of these. So, yep. So everyone, I would like you to roll to hold on, basically, so that you're not like basically prostrate. Somebody might need to go for Sophie because at this point, Sophie's just sliding across the deck. Sam's gonna have a great time listening back to this. This is
Yeah.
this is very much a lucky stiff moment. But
I would like to take a penalty
okay.
to say I also save Sophie with my roll.
Okay, so it'll grant you an inability. This task to basically hold on and not fall into the water shouldn't be that hard. It's going to be a 9, but with your inability, it'll become a 12 that you need to hit. So
Cool.
everyone else needs to hit a 9 or better. You hit a 12 or better. Let's go.
Can I throw my acrobatics in to help?
That'll bring it back down to a 9.
Hey, done.
Okay.
It's superior.
Pooja, did you want to say something? Okay.
Oh, it's a superior, it sounds like, so it'll be a 6.
Yeah, it'll be a 6.
I'd like to use my sailing.
Okay. And are you specialized or trained?
Trained.
Okay, perfect. So it'll ease it by 1. So you also will want to hit a 6. Because it's a 9 originally. Ari just made it harder for herself.
Yeah,
kinda
I
got
rolled a 7, so I don't care.
Okay, you rolled a 7. You are
A
able
12.
a 12. Okay,
Also rolled a 12.
fantastic. What'd you roll, Ozzy?
No, I didn't know how to roll because I was the one
Oh yeah,
turning
you're
the
right.
ship.
You're holding onto the wheel. You're
Yeah,
fine.
I knew the maneuver was coming.
Yes, you're doing great.
Maneuver.
All right. Describe to me how you save your best friend from being thrown into the water when this ship veers forcefully sideways.
So first, I look at my hands and I go, I'm amazing. And then ship starts to go, whoa, and I hug onto something as I can.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, all right, that wasn't so bad. And I look to my right and I see Sophie going, wee. So I look around, I grab a rope that's tied to the other side of the boat. I run the other way. Then I use it to run along the side, let go, use the momentum to slide up. Then as I'm sliding down, I catch Sophie, I catch the edge of the boat, and then I'm hanging there holding Sophie by a hand as the boat rights and pulls it back up again.
Okay. Fantastic.
Love it.
And yes. And then Komu, how do you keep your footing when this happens?
I just do untrained in balance and graceful movement
So it just looks graceful and pretty. You're
Yep.
just like,
It's like I'm just like, oh, I shift my ankle this way and I'm good.
okay. And how does Zer keep
I
their balance?
take like there's a piece of the rigging hanging down,
Mhm.
grab onto it, and swing around so that I'm caught against the mast of the ship.
Fantastic. So you all have managed to get out from underneath the Dagron's maw. Thank you, Ozzy, for your fantastic driving.
Thank
Fantastic. So, but yeah, you sail away, and this is a moment where we have some recovery time because you are far. The Dagron's maw doesn't pursue you. Clearly, they are regrouping. Doesn't mean they won't follow you, but at least for now, you are safe, and you are getting away from them. So this is a time where you want to make some recovery rolls. Let me pop open my little cheat sheet here for recovery rolls. I did send that link in chat if anyone would like that.
Very fortunately, the builder has an actual section for it right on there, so I can see it.
Explain it
Yay!
to me like I'm 5.
All
Explain it to me
right.
like I'm Aussie.
Give me a moment so I can
Mhm.
explain it. Applying effort.
It's also good for our listeners. who want to
Yes,
learn
it is, because if you're new to Cypher system, there are ways to recover your health. We haven't done
Learn it
anything
along
yet.
with me.
Good, 'cause
Okay, so recovering your pools. You can make a recovery roll when resting to regain pools. This is usually equal to 1d6 plus your tier, unless you've used XP to increase your recovery roll amount as an advancement. Divide the amount of your roll amongst your pools however you wish. Now, each recovery roll requires a set amount of time. We are not using the new Cypher. The new Cypher, by the way, that one's on Kickstarter. You can check that out. They did streamline this system even more. We're using the old version because I found out about it after this game started, and I didn't want to throw my players who are all learning how to play Cypher under the bus that way. But yeah, so no one sustained a serious injury, so you are fine for now, at least not that I'm aware of. But the first recovery roll is one action. Your second recovery roll will be 10 minutes. You'll be unable to do anything but recover for 10 minutes. Third recovery roll is the equivalent of 1 hour in story time, and the fourth recovery roll is 10 hours in story time. For the purposes of this, you are sailing towards a destination. You just don't know it yet. So I will give you up to 1 hour. I don't think you're going to be on the sea for 10 hours.
So we roll 3 times.
You can if you would like.
Okay.
It depends. This is where the story comes in. Like, is your character just going to take some time to patch up? Then that's one recovery roll. If your character is like intensely focused on, like, did you break an arm? Are you putting it in a splint? Okay. So think of it that way when it comes to how many to use.
I'm only going to roll once. I do
Okay.
all right. I'll take what I can get.
First aid.
Komu's pretty banged up, but because of the poison, so he's gonna fully recover.
Okay.
I'm also gonna recover from the breathing in my own gas.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna recover once. It brings me up to full might. I'm gonna recover 1 point of speed, and then that brings me up to full intellect.
So you're fine. Okay, great.
Yay, I'm back up.
Yeah.
All right, that's what recovery rolls are there for. Okay. Woo! Unless I'm like, guess what? No recovery. The Dagron's Maw is back. Ha ha. But yeah. All right. The Aurora does move more quickly than the Dagron's Maw. So even if they do follow you, it's going to take them a while to catch up. But you can see that they still haven't moved from that spot. So, yes. Do you have something to say, Lloyd?
A lot, actually. One, can someone please help me get Sophie to a room?
Poor
Yeah,
Sophie,
Kumo.
just out here unconscious.
Thank
Kumo will
you.
help.
Thank you, Kumo. I really appreciate that. Okay, that was just one of the things I wanted to do. Secondly, who's that?
Oh, that's my date. I guess he's sticking around.
Not your date. Not
He
your
thought
date.
I was. Oh,
Never
thought you
going
thought-
to be your date.
I misread your signals. I'm sorry. I know I'm so attractive.
You are
As harsh
also
as
very
this-
old.
Yes, but maybe someday he'll come around. We'll see. Told Ozzy.
Not gonna happen. No.
Okay.
What? Should we be fighting them? Also, hi. Sorry, I should have introduced myself. I'm Ari, daughter of Ren. You probably heard of me.
Is it safe? Niddler sticks his head up.
I'm not sure. Hang on.
And he tucks his head back under.
I'm Zare.
Oh, nice to meet you, Zed. Pleasure. Are you going to try and kidnap us to send us back to Octopon?
No.
Are you going to try and kidnap us, period?
No.
Why are you here?
We need to find the treasures.
We?
I mean,
Well, those guys just took one of them.
Oh, no, got it back.
Oh, no. Oh, good job, Niddler.
Thanks, Nibbler.
You're welcome.
it's
Also, you owe me a new melon.
Sorry.
imperative to find the rest of the treasures and to keep them from the hands of those who would misuse them. I thought
So
your
your
sister was the
sister's
best
with-
bet there.
Your
I didn't
siblings-
realize she was such a
Badass.
power-hungry,
Close enough.
you know. And you can see Zare like forcibly shoving words kind of back into their throat. Like words not fit for present company.
Okay, can't deny that. That's fair. Just so you know, I just want to double confirm that. So instead of you going with my sister, who probably had a better chance of doing it, you're coming to join my crew?
Your sister must be stopped. I am your best chance of defeating your sister at this point.
Yeah,
if
but like, you
nothing
didn't
else,
say
because
please, it
I
just-
know that air plus fire equals more fire.
Oh, that wasn't me?
No.
With the water?
No.
Wait, you can do. Sorry, can we have a moment? Just 1 second. Ozzy, Kobo, can I have you a moment?
They just all you see them all huddle in. Whisper.
1 second. Huddle in. Kobo, you coming in or what? Kobo!
Yeah, I'm behind you.
Okay. Come in.
Just imagining us.
Okay.
Just gotta reach.
I know.
Okay, seriously. Ozzy, get closer.
I lift Ozzy up.
Okay, seriously. Okay, first up, I don't know what I just did with the whole thing, but I reckon that was probably what's called ecomancy, and I think you might be able to help. I have no idea how it works. I don't want them to know that. It would be really bad if they know that. At least I want to pretend I know what I'm doing. Also, I might learn something. 2, let's face it, I'm basically taking anyone at this point.
Yeah, both of those things are really obvious.
Yeah, I know. I can't pretend about it. But like, I feel like as the captain, as the current acting captain, I should at least allow my crew some say in the matter. Do we think Zaire is a perfectly fine person? They seem fine.
Well, it certainly looks fine to me.
I
Okay.
think Zare and I
Sum it up,
share
okay.
the same belief when it comes to the importance of our quest.
Okay, so we're in agreement. We should allow. Okay, I just need you all to say yes. So when Sophie wakes up, she doesn't yell at me for randomly recruiting more members.
Yes.
This is gonna be really funny.
Also, I'm quite certain Zare can hear everything we just said.
Okay, you don't know that.
I look
yes,
back.
yes, he does.
I move the group a little bit further to the left. Doesn't change the voice. Okay, seriously now.
Yeah,
Okay, fine.
carry on,
Paul and
Taylor.
fault. So, we're all in agreement.
Yes.
Okay. Zaire. We feel as a crew we could do with someone of your talent and skill. What do you say to joining us in ridding the world of Darkwater forever?
That's literally what I just said to you.
Yes, but it's not formal. Like, this is the formal bit where I ask you to join us and you say yes because it's nicer that way than us just taking you on whether you like to or not. I mean,
Yes,
honestly,
I will
I couldn't
join
kick
your
you off the
crew to
boat.
rid the world of Darkwater.
Welcome aboard. I'm Ari. Give me that high five.
And
Give me that high five. It's here. Dab me up, big boy.
As you do that, you hear, "Can I
Yeah, you come out now.
come out now?" From Niddler. Niddler climbs back on deck. This
there's
treasure's really
you can
heavy.
Like a very large change in Zare's face.
Mm.
As I go over to Niddler, it's like, put my hand out.
Niddler's eyes go wide as they look at you, and they immediately grab the chalice and go, "You're supposed to be dead!" and jumps underneath the ship.
Niddle, everything all right?
Why did you bring a dangerous pirate on this ship?
How dangerous?
The most deadly pirate on the seas.
I
What?
look down
Deadlier
at
than
Ozzy.
Ozzy?
I don't want to talk about it.
Hi, Zahir. I feel like maybe not all our crew are that welcoming. Give them a few days. They'll be fine, honestly. I'll talk to them.
Sure. And there's like, as Niddler rebuffs Zare, my face just like crumples for a second and then hardens. And it's like, fine, be that way.
Like, that was not the best interaction for you two, and I'm very sorry about that. But
Stupid monkey bird.
oh, rejection. Oh no. But with that, as you continue your journey, you soon see land. Not quite Octopon, but you do see some, like, the buildings of an isle. The Isle of Sara. It is a southern island that is characterized by its stone buildings, and also has a prominent Masons Guild, with one of the few marble quarries in the south. And the port of call that you are coming into is called... Where are my notes? I have notes and a brain, but the brain part doesn't work.
Yeah,
so
we-
much. Fortune's Rest.
Yeah.
The port is called Fortune's Rest. And you soon... so that is what you see. My question to you is, do you pull into port or keep sailing?
I
Do
mean,
we have a reason to pull into this port?
for one thing, we probably need to like resupply, get stock, but also we
With
could
what
check
money?
Do you check? All
yeah.
right. As you hold up the compass, you can see it shines for a moment, and that blue light points towards the island.
All right, back on. That's a good enough reason as any. We'll go into Fortune's Rest.
To Fortune's Rest.
To Fortune's Rest.
And then I wait to see if Zahir will say it.
We all look at him we look at them expectantly.
Well,
To Fortune's Rest.
All right, here we go. Okay, let's get going.
Oh boy. And does anyone look behind you at all?
I only look forward.
Okay.
I'm looking where I'm driving.
Okay.
I feel like with half the people looking forward, at least somebody needs to be watching our back. I know that they weren't watching their back earlier because that's how we snuck up on them the first time.
Looking at you, Ari, again.
How's it my fault? We won.
It's also fair, but anyway. So when you look, Zare, you can see the shadow of the Dagron's Maw. It's a larger ship, so it's moving slower, but you also know Brother Blackheart is a patient man and a persistence hunter. He will not stop coming after you. There might be gaps. There might be times where you don't necessarily have to deal with him, but he will always come after you. At some point or other, he will show up. So you know that the Dagron's Maw is not something that you can just get away from. Brother Blackheart has to be defeated in totality to be fully rid of him. And to date, you have never known him to give up on a bounty, which is what was offered to him for this crew.
Well, it's not the first time I've been hunted. Oh, look behind me. But it's the most important that we don't succumb.
All right.
And I just rest a hand on the sword at my side. We will not fail.
Okay. And I think that's a great segue as to zoom away from you as the Aurora pulls into port. Slightly burnt, a little beat up, but nothing that can't be repaired if you find the right person to do so. Here.
I come in a little rough into the dock.
Yeah.
Scraping
Just
along.
More bruise.
Why I'm thinking of, like, you know how when you're parallel parking in like downtown LA and the parking spot is just slightly too small, so you have to kind of do one of these numbers. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm visualizing right now.
So it's like 30 minutes. Like I was like, God damn it, can't you just park a boat?
It's supposed to be easy. You just
I'm like,
put it in
do
the
it, I
slot.
can do it. And she like won't let anyone else help her.
Yes. Okay. So it takes you a minute to get the ship in place. And I will say this. I would like Zare and Ari to roll me an intellect roll. And if you have any abilities related to magic, it will ease this task. So the task difficulty is a level 3. You only have to roll a 9.
I am trained in magic.
Okay, so you will ease it to a 6. Now you a level 2 task. Ari?
I'm very good at identifying and understanding the supernatural.
Okay, you will also. So both of you have to roll a 6 or better.
Easy. Now to roll that natural one.
I don't know.
Don't do that to yourself. Oh,
I
what did you
rolled a
roll?
9.
Fantastic.
I rolled a 15.
Oh, okay.
Even more fantastic. Okay.
I thought you said you
so
rolled a 1, and I was like,
I
oh,
was-
no.
I was like, I get my GM intrusion. Here we go. But anyway, so
I mean, anytime you want to do game intrusion, just let me know. I'm always down. Always, whenever you want it, just let me know.
So with a 9, we'll start with Zare. You feel something. similar to almost that kind of soreness from intense physical activity, where it hurts, but it doesn't hurt so bad that it's not unmanageable, if that makes sense. I won't say like the good kind of tired, because it doesn't feel like it's good, just like, ow, oh, okay. And Ari, on a 15, because you rolled higher, you feel that as well, but it feels like it is coming from something close to you. If you didn't know better, you'd almost feel like it was coming from the ship itself.
Well, that can't be right. As I'm like getting down the gangplank, I stop and I get this weird feeling, and I'm like, and I turn towards the rest. And I'm like, does anyone? We should focus first on fixing the ship up, so Sophie doesn't yell at me when we get back. I'll see what we've got for parts, and I'll get it all sorted. Ozzy, Komu, if you know a place to scout around, see what you can find out. See if you hear any rumors about mystical objects or fantastical things that's probably related to the treasure of food that we're looking for. Zahir, I don't actually know what your specialty is. So.
Something that I will say about Fortune's Rest that you have noticed, because aside from the stone buildings, you can see the this is much more legitimate than Jondatown. Like, you can see a marketplace that has been set up selling all manner of goods that traders have brought. The city itself is, while made of stone, colorful and bustling. You can see colorful banners, almost as if they are preparing for some kind of event or a festival. And this is also reflected with the amount of ships that are currently in port. There are a lot of ships that vary in size and design as well. It is not just noisy, but it is bustling. It is moving. It is hopping. So, yeah.
You could, rather than broadcasting your full intent to everyone here from all across Mare, just ask about unusual happenings.
Yeah, but like, I'm a daughter of Ren. They probably recognize me anyway.
No.
Yes. Either way, you three get going. I believe in you. I'll fix up the ship. I'll see you in a bit. I'll run back on the ship.
Speaking of, where are you leaving Sophie on the ship?
In her room.
Okay, so Sophie's on the ship. You are here for now, but are you going to entrust Niddler to look after her when you are not on the ship? Okay.
When I'm on the ship, I'll leave Niddler to watch over her.
Okay. And as far as the chalice is concerned, is that something that you will be taking with you, or something that you'll be leaving on the ship?
I think we'll leave it on the ship unless we are going into an actual dangerous territory that we think we need it.
Okay. So the chalice will remain on the ship. You can tell me where you put it, if you put it somewhere safe, if you just...
hide it somewhere in Sophie's room, because no one's fucking with that.
Okay. All right. So Sophie and the chalice are safely tucked away in Sophie's room. Niddler is looking after Sophie, and you are working on repairing the ship. Komu, Ozzy, and Zaire, what are you up to?
Exploring.
So you're out looking. You've debarked the ship, and you are now looking. You're just going through the town?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess we gotta look for rumors of...
Okay, so you guys are paying attention for any kinds of rumors and such.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if there's like a available shipwright.
Okay.
Because I don't trust Ari to actually be able to repair the damage.
Okay. And you do see quite a few shipwrights. You shipwright architects that are near the docks, appropriately, because that's where ships are. One of them stands out to you. It says, ooh, I got to think of a name on the spot, which is always fun. We're going to say Danaid and Sons. I'm going to find a way to spell that. That's
Danaid.
D-N-A-D and Sons. As I quickly write that down so that my brain doesn't forget later. Like Iliad, but where you say all the syllables. But no.
I'm going to. So I'll approach Danaid and Sons
Okay.
to contract them to repair the ship.
Fantastic. You can see that these shipbuilders actually happen to be Cree. They look like one of them happens to be Cree. The other one happens to be a monkey bird, but not the same monkey bird we saw earlier. I'm not that on the nose. This monkey bird is bright green. Think like it has if a macaw was green, it has that kind of coloring on its feathers. But the coloring is green and blue. So like the edges of his feathers are blue. And he seems to be very capable, very well dressed, and is making notes as you put in your request. It's with, go ahead.
I'm staring at the monkey bird a little bit too, like their puppy dog eyes going.
Can I help you? Aside from repairing your ship, of course.
Well, if you don't mind, I have some questions. But I mean, I don't want to be rude to you. And I pull out this like stuffed notebook.
Okay.
It's like flips frantically flips. If I could ask you some questions about your migratory habits.
I feel like that's a bit personal.
You're right.
Actually.
But I have been studying different ecosystems and the more data points, the better.
The library here has quite a bit of data on the monkey birds. Some of us don't really do a lot of migrating anymore. Some of us are happy to be settled in the islands. But those who still live on our island, the monkey bird island, you might still have those patterns, and I'm sure they're documented in the library somewhere.
Oh, that's true. That's true. And like scribbling notes about like, okay, settling, new nests, like all kinds of other little things. And like, thank you so much for your time.
Right.
And comes across like is completely not smooth, not like it's overwhelming and like weird.
Yep. He like quietly puts the invoice in front of the Cree, like the Cree person, the Cree gentleman that is at the desk, and like I'm gonna go to the back, and this monkey bird leaves because he's got like a little vest and a little like bandana around his neck, like he looks very prim. But the gentleman at the Cree gentleman at the desk, who is the namesake on the door, Danaid, is also dressed very sharply and says, yeah, that'll cost you about, for those kinds of repairs, 5,000? 5, yes, 5. And pushes the invoice towards all three of you, where it is a line item, like the damages that you mentioned, plus the cost of materials and the cost of labor, which is about 5,000 gold.
Do you know of any places where we might find money?
You mean you're not here for the fighting tournament? I assume
Yes, exactly.
that's why you wanted to invest in repairs on your ship. That's what many people use the money for. Or, well, to buy luxury goods from the upper class district, anyway.
I misspoke. Yes, I am in search of the fighting tournament. Could you give me directions?
I'm not really sure where signups are, but you can try going to the market square further in the city. A lot of the larger vendors are there, but that's also a public square where they make those kinds of announcements.
Thank you very much.
Sure, no problem. The invoice?
Oh, yeah.
He holds it up to you. I assume you'll pay once you have your winnings from the fighting tournaments. We can expect to do those repairs?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
All right, then we'll see you soon. And he goes back. He looks at you kind of sideways, like, "Are y'all okay?" Like,
Better. Sophie's gonna be so excited.
I'm imagining Sophie's face. I don't know if my
Yeah,
definition of
Sophie's
excited is the same as your definition of excited.
It's a fighting tournament.
Oh, I was talking about the ship. The damn
I
ship.
was talking about the fighting tournament.
Oh yeah, the fighting tournament Sophie's definitely going to be excited about. But yeah, okay. So, there. So, do you guys stay in the establishment or do you guys leave?
Maybe
I
gather
think
more intel about the tournament
Okay.
in the market area.
Okay. So you are going. So we watch all of you as you leave the shipwright to go find out more information about the tournament. We zoom out from you and go over to Ari, who is back on the ship. Ari, what are you up to?
I'm doing 3 things.
Okay.
1, I'm fixing the ship. I'm actually fixing the ship.
How are you fixing the ship?
Now, here's where I'm going to start using some new mechanics that I've not used before. I can spend XP. Pray to Jesus. I can spend XP for both immediate and medium effects. I would like to spend XP to say, because the ship was going to go on big, fantastical adventures, they actually stocked it up with materials they could use to fix it up for emergencies.
Okay. I will say this. You wouldn't have had time with the events of Jondatown to stock up, and Ari was very unprepared when you left Octopon. So my question to you is, how does this make sense to me? Explain to me how this would have happened.
The ship was ready to go. We just jumped on and took it.
Pre-stocked ship.
It was pre-stocked.
Okay. All right. So it did have some supplies on it. All right.
Secondly, I'm actually really good at fixing things.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I'm actually incredibly. The other thing I'm good at is fixing things.
All right. So explain to me how you are attempting to fix the ship. And I will say you are going to roll about it. Each area will we're going to do it an area at a time. And you will not be able to accomplish the entire ship.
Oh, I don't think I would. No way.
No. But you are going to be able to bring the costs down for the shipwright bill, which is 5,000, which is good because that means more gold for you later. But anyway, so
I need a ship just be functional so we can put the other parts in.
okay.
I've put some ropes down along the sides. I'm hanging, sometimes upside down, doing a few nailings in the side, swinging to other sides, slamming it in. I'm doing all of this because one of the few things I did, because I'm going to spend some more XP to give myself a new temporary skill, is that I'm an Aurora fangirl. I didn't know how the ship itself works, but I studied all the schematics and all it has, and I've been doing that ever since we left.
Okay.
So I give myself the skill of being able to just fix it, know everything about the ship to make it work.
You do have a lore skill, correct?
I do have a law skill, yes.
So I'll let you apply that to this task. This task is, again, a level 5. So this will bring it down to a 12. You to roll a 12 or better to fix
I
the
have
section of the ship.
which also lowers it down by another 1.
So you have, that's 2. So for 9. You're now up to hitting a 9.
All right.
It went from 15 to 12 to 9. Now that's the new target number.
and I will spend some pool for my intellect to drop it down one more time.
Okay, so, and this is going to be an intellect roll. So we're going to drop it. You now have to hit a 6 or better to fix the ship. What I was going to say here as well is because you've studied the schematics of the Aurora, you know that it is built to be like the Wraith.
Wow.
And shares many traits of the Wraith as well.
So I got a natural 20.
Fantastic. Guess who gets a major effect? You do.
Oh, and also, just so you know, for Fixer, I always take 20% less time to complete. So I'll probably do more of the shit than it looks like.
Okay. So we're going to do, so still won't be able to finish the entire ship, but you'll be able to get a good chunk of it done and bring the bill down quite a bit. So if anything, I'll apply that 20% to the 5,000 and we'll say that that's how much less. That's your discount. 20% discount on 5,000. Anyway, yes. All right. So I will say, like, you are able to fix the ship pretty easily. You're able to patch it up. But in the process of patching it up, your major effect is you start realizing that the ship parallels the Wraith in more than just build. Because the stories of the Wraith implied that the Wraith itself had a mind of its own. And as you feel the sigh of relief in you easing the Aurora's pain, you realize that the Aurora might be the same in that aspect too.
With my major effect, can I kind of connect to it in a beneficial way?
You are already connected to it.
Even better.
That's why you are feeling these things. It's just that the ship doesn't communicate using language. It communicates using feelings. Like, that's the way it speaks, is with emotions and feelings rather than actual language.
I'll write that down somewhere so I don't forget.
Yes.
And I guess there'll be a moment where once I've done all the main heavy work and I'm sort of like lean back and relax and I'm having a drink outside, I'll sort of like look at the mast and I'll sort of touch it very gently on the side, just like rub my hands down the woodwork. And I'll sort of like, in a way, I try and convey a feeling of, hey, I'll be here for you no matter what, towards the Aurora. Just so it knows that I would never let something bad happen to it, at least not on purpose.
The Aurora is comforted by this, and you feel a warm feeling of, oh, I needed that. So you've patched up and you've made friends with your ship. Congrats.
Hey.
You're like a Disney princess, but with boats.
The other boats wish they had that kind of connection with their sailors. All right, so we'll zoom away from you as you have sitting and enjoying you sit and enjoy your drink on the ship. I will leave you with this parting thought before we move over to Komu, Ozzy, and Zer. And sorry, I'm doing a quick time check to know how to figure out where we are in our story. You see a dark shadow pass by the Aurora. It sails by you, and this time acts as if you don't exist. You see the characteristic Dagron's maw on its brow. The Dagron's maw has also arrived in port, and it pulls in to, as it pulls in, you can see that it is so big, it almost doesn't fit into a space. It does, but you can see that like it's a fit. It's a tight fit. Just barely. But the good news is you have not been noticed yet. Possibly because the Aurora has changed colors as you were talking to it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we zoom away from you and onto Ozzy, Komu, and Zer, you are making your way deeper into the city, into the market square, which is, if you've ever been to a Ren fair before, that cacophony of noise, That is what you are hearing right now. The drum beats, the musical instruments, the sounds of people hawking their wares. That is what is filling the streets right now. You can smell the scent of cook fires as street food vendors are, trying to sell you meat on a stick or, street corn or, cheesecake on a stick. Do you want a chocolate covered cheesecake? Things of that nature, but more flavored to myrrh and less flavored to a red fair. So it might be a squid on a stick or one of our wonderful snails that has had its glands removed. So maybe the acid doesn't accidentally dissolve your tongue or something.
Egg, that's the usual bird.
Speaking of, that's a great story point. What do you think is? What do you guys want to pick? What cultural food is available here that isn't available anywhere else? Because you're all Darkwater fans, so I want to see what you come up with.
I think that there's
I'm so
if you
excited to hear it.
imagine like a bloomin' onion, but instead of an onion, it's like a very dense seaweed.
Oh my god, I love that. Okay, all right. Oh my gosh.
And it's served with a very spicy sauce on the side.
Oh, fantastic. So we'll call it a sea flower,
Yes.
like a fried sea flower, and it'll be served with like the spicy, like a spicy orangey sauce. That's kind of like a cross between a chili oil and a a ranch dressing. So it's like a weird mix of of both, and it's not Hidden Valley, so there. But anyway, but yeah. So people are selling all like some goods like this. Sea flower seems to be the special in quite a few places. And soon enough, you arrive in the market square, which is a round circular square where you can see more stalls of people, but also what seems to be like billboards and public events. And you do see someone standing at the central platform. There's a little platform in the center that you can see is often used for like public announcements. And this person has flyers in their hands and is saying, step right up, join the fighting tournament starting in 1 day's time, sign up and win not just gold, not just reputation, but also a treasure beyond your wildest imagination.
That sounds great. Ozzy's gonna grab her little, Scotch egg equivalent of whatever it is in one hand and scuttle up to the fighting tournament guy. Yes. Sign up.
You want to sign up for the fighting tournament?
Yeah.
He looks down at you and says, the person looks down at you and holds the flyer to you, but like the face is saying like, are you sure? Because I feel like you're gonna die. Like that's what that look says. So
Where do I put my name?
You're gonna take this flyer right over there to this stall with the purple awning, and they'll get you signed right up and on the roster.
Okay. What does the flyer say?
The flyer is a promotion for the fight tournament, and it says on it, the Prime Minister of the Isle of Sorrow is holding their annual fighting tournament. Enjoy fabulous prizes, treasure, gold, and perhaps even a favor from the Prime Minister.
She'll scuttle over to the other table. Sign up.
And it's written to like in beautiful calligraphic writing, and calligraphy and stuff. And the person at the table looks at you again with that same like, "Are you sure?" kind of vibe. It's just, of course. Go ahead and fill out your information here, and they hand you a parchment and a pen, and a fountain pen too, because we have fountain pens here. Because I've decided with squid ink.
Cool.
But yeah, so to fill out your information with.
Cool. She writes the name Sophie on the page.
Oh, okay. This is brilliant. Oh, there goes Matt.
And then looks at the egg and says, she's going to be so happy.
I
Okay.
love this.
One day's time. See you tomorrow.
Totters off with, the egg in hand.
You just wrote your first name on here, though.
No.
Do I know Sophie's last name?
I don't think you do, which is what's going to make this even funnier.
Good.
So
Good.
she just looks at you questioning. She's like, Sophie.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the name.
And she puts it to the side on the stack. That's like that. You can see like a stack of entries that are all going to be building the roster for the fighting tournament that they're going to probably spend all night putting together the trees for the next day. All right. Does anyone else sign up or get a flyer from the gentleman who's hawking?
Yeah, Coma's gonna sign up.
Okay. So, Komu, you get handed a flyer, and you are also sent to that booth. What about you, Zer?
Yep.
I'm going to kind of disdainfully look at the table and then look around, because where there are fights, there are bets on those fights.
And you are correct. There is another booth, a bright red canopy that seems to be taking money. And you can hear, all right, how much money? You want this much money on, got it, on this one. And you're hearing like random names that you don't recognize, but are probably people who are fighting in the tournament. So, all right, and Komu. Yep, go ahead.
Oh, I've seen Komu fight, and I also know that based on Ozzy signing up for Sophie, that the odds will be very good there. So,
Suddenly Ozzy's behind you, looking around your hip. He's like,
Yeah. Better than. Yeah.
you were
You're good.
so
You're real good.
close to me
Yeah.
right now.
she probably doesn't smell very good, to be honest. And she has, this half-eaten Scotch egg in her hand.
There's just like a very like gentle but persistent, like the inexorable. A hand comes down like on the back of your neck and just moves you
To the side.
to Zer's arm reach away.
This is my bubble. This is the edge of my bubble. This is where you're going to live. So you wanted to bet on the?
I will bet on the
Sophie?
fights.
Oh yes, but
And I'll put like
the
10
person at the
gold
desk is taking
on
your. Yeah, is taking
Komu
your.
and 5 gold on Sophie.
These are new signups. Understood. No problem. 5 gold here and 10 gold here. And she takes your money and puts it into a chest that is behind her, and puts it into and locks up that chest. You can see that a lot of people have made bets. This chest is pretty full. So, yeah.
Noted.
And just saying, just putting that out there. Details.
I also want to place bet.
Yes. And the person looks down to you and says, hello. Where do you want to place your gold?
Komu and Sophie.
Oh, I see. How much?
Oh, I got so much.
I'm like, I still have like a bunch of gold from my last
Yes. From your escapade.
from my escapade. I'm so good.
You only kind of blew up Jandaport. It's
I
fine.
have 48 monies
Okay.
personally, so
How much monies do you want to spend?
let's do 10 and 10.
Okay, that's 10 gold on Sophie and 10 gold on Komu. Oh my, I feel like these new contenders are going to be very popular.
I hope so.
And she puts that money into the chest, locks it up again, and says, well, good luck. The first day of the tournament is tomorrow. And I
Yes,
believe the
you-
Prime Minister is going to open it himself.
Oh, fancy.
Indeed. Oh, Are you a first timer here to the Isle of Sorrow?
Ozzy probably has come once or twice. She sails a lot. She's gotten around. I get around.
So then you are familiar with the annual fighting tournament that the Prime
Not
Minister
at all.
holds every year?
No, not at all.
Well, perhaps you've just never come during the season for it. But it is something that the Prime Minister does annually. And, the fabulous prizes seem to draw people. But this year, he seems to have come upon something very special.
Oh, something shiny, maybe.
I don't know about shiny. I just know that his servants were talking quite a bit about it. He seems to really think that it's something extraordinary.
Oh, that sounds very exciting.
Yes, I'm sure whoever will get it or whoever wins it will be quite pleased.
Yes. I look at Zir. Yeah, we want to win that. We want that.
And I will say this, Zir, as you are listening to this conversation, not unlike the situation with the Aurora before, a large dark shadow falls over you.
And Zara's
Placing
shoulders
bets.
stiffen.
Placing bets. I didn't see you come back to the ship, Zare.
Yes, well, you're not exactly known for being the most observant, are you?
Deep breath in. Trying to come up with a witty comeback. It's not my job to be observant. It's my job to catch what I'm commissioned to catch. His gaze shifts from you to Ozzy. Ozzy, you look up and have to crane your neck kind of all the way up because you're so small. This is a very large man, and you see the same man as before, looking a little beat up but patched up. We got in a fight. We got the first aid applied. There are butterfly band-aids where they need to be.
Is this the guy who fought Komu?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello
again.
Based upon the features of Brother Blackheart.
You're tall.
He looks at you and says, "And you are small enough to be crushable."
See? You are more observant than you give yourself credit for.
He shakes his head and turns his attention back to Zir. I'm disappointed. Is it that easy for you to turn coat?
We had a business arrangement.
We did. And I thought you were going to honor it until a few hours ago.
And I'm paid up for the week.
He stares at you. And
today is the start of a new week.
He's right, it is a Monday.
he folds his arms in this way that says he's being stubborn. So that means just because you haven't been paid, you're not part of the crew of the Dragon's Maw anymore.
Yes, usually if you want people to work for you. That's how employment works. I don't sell my soul to anyone.
You think I sold my soul to that little wench? The Princess of Octopon? You know me better than that. He looks at you, Ozzy, and reaches out to not to pick you up or to do anything to you, but to kind of put himself between you and Zir, kind of implicating that this is a conversation he's about to have with just Zir. And he's big enough that you are blocked off.
Well, fine. I'll take my egg over and go enjoy it over here. Stomp off with her little legs. Go enjoy her egg.
I say this as my cat is like, hello, can I also be a part of this conversation? Great. And he looks at you and says, you know why I took that contract, don't you?
Of course I do.
Then you know it's not about the princess at all. She's just a means to an end. She thinks she's the captain, but we both know better. She's a glorified hostage, and you know it.
And I know that this ship already has part of what we're looking for.
Do you intend on bringing it back to me?
I don't know what part of I don't sell my soul to anyone that you misunderstood. But know this. Those treasures are not for you.
He takes a deep breath and says, well, twist my soul. I didn't know you had such a high and mighty sense of morality. I'll keep...
Yes. Morality. That's what we'll call it today.
He grabs, like, he reaches into his pocket, because he's wearing pants, just no shirt, and drops, like, a bag of gold onto the counter without even looking at the person who's on the counter. Put that gold on Brother Blackheart. I've got a rematch to win. And he puts his hands back up and looks at Uzir and says in that, like, sort of threatening voice, you know it's only a matter of time. You'll never be able to outrun me. Not as long as I have her. And you know that he is not talking about Princess Jenna.
Ready for that rematch whenever you are.
You're not the one signed up for the tournament, are you? And he jerks his head towards Komu. Presumably, Komu, I assume you are still signing up.
Yeah.
At the booth.
Am I catching any of this?
They are like the booths themselves are like at least like 15 feet apart, so you might be able to see this, like, Brother Blackheart. You may have even sensed him walk by, but you can't hear. You're not within earshot of what they're speaking on just yet. You'd have to actively move closer to them.
But I definitely see Brother Blackheart.
Yeah, he's not hiding himself.
Yeah,
this is just a man who's so confident he's going to catch you. He doesn't need to do anything right now.
I'm gonna lean in to the person taking my information. I'm sorry, I should give my full name.
Oh, of course.
Komu, Pirate Slayer.
Pirate Slayer.
Yes, make sure the name is read correctly.
Right. Komu, Pirate Slayer. Understood. Yes. They seem confused by that. But they put that in the thing, and yeah.
Excellent.
And returning to the scene with Brother Blackheart, he kind of does that thing where he steps into your space in a way that, like, the way that Ozzy tried, but like Ozzy's was like friendly. This is, I'm trying to dominate you. Like, not in the fun way, in the I'm gonna kick your ass kind of way. And he says, you know, I've got a grudge against people who turn against me because you say you're unpaid, but that's just because it's not payday.
I know that you are basically have the intellect of a broken melon.
You calling me dumb?
I'm calling you a Kreld eater. And I know that you at least know what that means. So I'll speak in small words and very slowly. Our contract is done. And you'll rot at the bottom of the sea before you get your hands on what you seek.
He nods in that way of like, okay. And he says, oh, is that how it's going to be? All right. You think that I'm going to lose? I've got the Princess of Octopon. I've got
a princess of Octopon.
probably the most useful one of the bunch. Her brother's too straightforward, and the one you're with doesn't even know how to talk to people. Can't even parlay. You'd think she wasn't prepared for this trip.
Some of us spend more time learning as we do.
He leans in close and says into your ear, as long as I have the Esper and my other special friend, you don't have a chance. Keep that in mind, would you? And he pats your shoulder and walks past you on his way.
Can I do something?
Sure. What would you like to do?
Okay, so while this all been talking on, Ozzy being her little sneaky self,
Oh no, what did Ozzy do?
steals a raw egg, and I just want to like hide behind somewhere and just like hit him in the face with the raw egg, like as he turns to leave. Just
Oh my god. Sorry. I think that was a cat. I thought it was thunder. I was like, oh no, not my internet. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I kind of want to roll about this, but I kind of don't because I think it's really funny.
it's not gonna hurt him.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just you succeed. We're not gonna roll
It's
about
a
it.
kid's cartoon, guys.
Yeah.
Ozzy,
So,
to
like,
remind you, it's a kid's cartoon.
There's this big dramatic like soap opera moment where he walks away after speaking to Zare threateningly, and then you hear crack as an egg hits him in the face, and he just kind of does this, which I can't really do well without taking.
She's already like
my
scuttled
makeup
off to hide.
And like shakes off the egg. Says, "Kids, this is why I don't have them." And he keeps walking because he doesn't realize it's Ozzy. He assumes it's just some like troublemaking children somewhere.
Meanwhile, she's off in the corner going,
So yeah, and we're going to leave you guys there. You've all signed up for the tournament, including Sophie. Surprise, Sam! Yay!
I helped. I knew she'd want to do it. And Ozzy knew she'd want to do it. So
I also knew.
helping
Sophie
out
would
my
wanna do it.
friend.
Yay!
One
And we
question.
Yes, answer.
So my bid to have me listed as Komu Pirate Slayer
Mm-hmm.
was intended to rile people up and get more people bidding against me to drive up
Okay.
the odds.
Okay.
Is there something I can roll maybe to make that happen?
We can absolutely do that. I will say that the bets have only just started.
Yeah.
The majority of them will actually happen on tournament day, which is the next day.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So
Cool. Awesome.
But we can absolutely roll about that if you would like. This is, you put Pirate Slayer in your
Yes.
name. That is what's going to be posted to the list.
Yes.
So we can roll about that. And then tomorrow that'll determine how many people bet against you.
Cool,
Because the goal is to get them to bet
yes.
against you, correct? That's what you want to
Yeah, I want people to be like, oh, who is this pirate? Yeah, like
Okay.
Pirate Slayer. Come on, this is a pirate town. Like, who is this guy?
Okay, no problem. So yeah, this is gonna be, I'm gonna say like a level 3, so like a 12 is what you
Okay.
want to hit.
Okay.
Easy. You got this.
That is 13.
Hey, all right. So a lot of people are going to be very reactive when they see your name on the list tomorrow, and
Good.
it's gonna be a good old pile of gold betting against you. Just saying, nah,
Excellent.
forget this guy. He's trying to say he kills pirates. Hate that. But yeah. So, and my question to the three of you that are in the market square: are you going to head back, or did you want to do some snooping, looking around, anything of any kind here while you're here?
Well, the only thing useful we've done was sign up for a tournament. We haven't really. I mean, we got a hint that there's something special as a prize of the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So if we think there's more plot stuff to find here, we can stick around. But if not, we'll just buy some more snacks and go back to the ship.
Which you can buy yourself a seaweed flower.
Seaweed flower and another scotch egg.
Yes, and another scotch egg.
Yes.
Because scotch eggs exist here, but they're
Scotch.
like
It's not
some other
Scotch.
kind of egg. Yeah.
Yeah, some weird monkey bird egg or something.
Maybe it'll be an octoponian egg or something. That sounds
Octoponian
weird if I
egg,
say it out loud.
yes.
And you can actually see like there's a Crea fruit stand too, where you can buy like fresh sliced Crea fruit, things like that. But yeah, okay. So we'll zoom out to you guys, from you guys, and go back to the ship where Ari, you've had your drink. Did you want to do anything else here?
So,
Oh, that
Ari
was
sees-
thunder. My internet. Anyway, please
I
continue.
am there. Ari sees the ship come in. Is like, oh, that's bad. That's bad. She starts like packing things away. Oh, they're here. They might know we're here. They might attack me. I don't know why. They're here. I start running the gangplank. They're here. I need to warn them. And I stop about halfway through. I go, wait. The ship's different color. They don't know I'm here.
It takes you a minute to realize the ship is a different color.
They don't know I'm here. I run back up and I'm like, open the door. Niddler,
Yeah?
I'm sneaking to the Dragon's Maw. If anyone asks, I'll be back in 30 minutes. I promise. Bye. Click, close the door.
What? That was very fast.
I
And that's as you run down the gangplank, you
Yeah.
feel this effervescence that's almost like the thing I think of is like soda bubbles when something is carbonated. And if based on what you know of the ship, it almost feels like it's giggling in a mischievous way. Like, haha, look what I did. You know.
I look at it and go, I look at the master and go, you genius. It cuts to me leaping from running, like cutting the rope, going all the way up to the top, then
Right.
leaping from sail to sail to sail to sail to sneak onto the Dragon's Maw.
Oh, so you're trying to sneak on right onto the Dragon's Maw, huh?
I'm straight up going in there. Because if my sister's in there, one, I can find out what she's gonna be up to. Two, I can steal whatever she's got. And more importantly, three, I'm supposed to warn her about something. I still haven't done that yet.
Okay. So this is my GM brain going, oh boy. Meanwhile, everyone else is at the market signing up for the fighting tournament. This is fine.
Worst comes to worst, I'll get captured again. Like, it'll be fine.
I'm just making sure you're here for the next episode.
I will-
Quickly.
I promise I will go in, quick in and out, milk run. I'll go in, see what's going on, get the hell out, it'll be fine.
Okay. So you are on the Dragon's Maw. This ship is enormous. Like I said, it barely fits in the port. But as you can see, it's spotless. It's very well cared for. The crew here operates like a well-oiled machine. Fortunately for you, though, most of them have debarked the ship. So it's fairly empty, and you don't actually even see or hear anything of your sister, perhaps. So she's definitely not above decks. But someone else is. And as you walk, and the floor, the boards of the ship sort of creak under your weight, just because wood is creaky, not old or anything. The figure flinches a little bit, but doesn't say anything. They are hooded. You can see that they're wearing like a hood and like a cape. Like it's almost like a cape, but it's got both a hood and sleeves of some kind. and they are tied to the mast of the ship.
Well, that's not right. I'll like look around and sneak and be like, "Psst, hey, are you okay?"
The figure's head sort of jerks up, and then it lowers back down. Like they heard you, but they're not sure if they should respond or not.
Do you want to get out of here?
And in a voice that has been raspy from being denied food and drink for some time, at least proper food and drink, they say one word. Ari?
Sorry, do I know you? And I wish when I'll reach in and grab the hoodie and I'll pull it off.
And you see the face of the woman you saw at Jonda Falls.
Cassandra?
She
No, no,
she
that's
looks
the
a
one-
lot
right?
worse for wear than than the vision of her that you saw in Jonda Falls. She blinks twice and says, "So we finally get to meet in person."
Hey, great. How's the weather? What are you doing here? And I'm not even thinking about it. I'm trying to cut it loose.
She watches you cut it. You can tell she's weak. Like, she would help you if she had the strength to, but she genuinely does not. And she says, I was captured by Brother Blackheart. I've been captured by him for some time now.
What?
Running
guy
into
that
you
was my
was by
sister.
chance.
When I get back, I am tattling on her to dad unbelievably hard. Are you okay? Do you need water? Do you need anything?
She takes a breath. Food, water, and a good rest sound really nice.
I
They
have
only give me the bare minimum here.
a boat just down the road. We're gonna go down to it. We're gonna get some food. My crew's gonna come up.
The Aurora, I know.
Yeah. Oh, you been there? You seen it?
It's my job. I'm an Esper.
Yeah, you said that.
Did your father ever tell you what those were?
No, I don't think I had any from his stories.
Right, because he hasn't chosen an heir yet. She leans back against the mast because she's just so very exhausted. We Espers are the chroniclers of Myr. We are one of the oldest families on this planet, and we have a gift. A telepathic network, if you will. We communicate with each other via our minds. Wherever one of us is, we all are. And so we chronicle what happens in Myr. There is an Esper just about everywhere. That's how I know about you and the Aurora, and how you ended up in Jonda Town. The fact that you took Komu, an ex-convict, and Ozymandias, a questionable choice, I would think.
Oh, really? You have right to? Do you think you have the right to talk right now, Mrs. Untied to a Pole?
And she blinks twice. I did not work for Bloth.
Oh, okay, that's a good point. I didn't think of that. Look, what matters is, okay, fine, my crew isn't the best. Things are looking a bit rough, but we've got this far, and we're one treasure down. That's pretty good.
You
And
nearly lost it. The way your father lost it. Lost
All
his
right,
first treasure to Bloth.
you need to stop spying on me. Wait, hold on. What do you mean nearly lost it to Bloth?
Your father lost his very first treasure to Bloth.
Oh,
It was easy for him at first, too. But it got harder. If the Dark Dweller finds out what you're doing, it's going to get worse.
Well, good thing you're not going to tell him, because you're coming with me to my boat. I'm going to give you a good meal. You're going to get a good night's sleep next to my friend Sophie, and everyone's going to be fine. Are you okay to walk?
Have you freed her? If she nods and like uses the pole to sort of brace herself and like bring herself to her feet.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of like takes a breath and like blinks and says, "The other person you have with you, not Sophie."
Oh, so yeah. Oh, they're great.
Be careful. I don't know their intentions, but they were working with Brother Blackheart.
I totally understand the worry about it all, and I get this could be scary, but maybe we should worry less about them and more about getting you out of here.
Right. And she sort of like, you can see that she's standing shakily, so she's probably better off with like being braced, like if you were able to like help her off the ship. But yeah. And so you are able to help her towards the edge of the ship, just as you hear the chatter of people returning to it. One of the voices you recognize is your sister.
Oh, we've definitely got to go. Oh, she's going to be so mad. All right, we're going to get in the water, and we're going to swim back. We're going to be quiet, and make sure we're okay. Just hang on to me the whole time, okay?
All right.
Okay.
She, like, puts her arms, like, around your neck, kind of like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Piggyback.
And yeah, I'll, like, go over, get in, and I'll just start quietly swimming back to the let's go to the Aurora.
So we are going to roll about this, because there is still that pink monkey bird that is one of Brother Blackheart's crew that could see you because they have flight. And I worry that you might not be as sneaky as you are. So this challenge is going to be a level 12. So sorry,
Lord.
Target number 12, not level 12.
Okay,
level
I'm like, oh my
all
God,
of us collectively, no, there is no level 12. There's only 10 levels. But yeah. And so you're going to hit the target number you want to hit is a 12. The level you are going for is a 4. Do you have anything stealth-wise that might help you?
I do not think I have anything that counts as stealth-wise, but I do have hedge magic.
Okay. What are you going to use your hedge magic for?
When I jump into the water, instead of us like basically going into the water, no, you know what? I've changed my mind. Okay. I'm going to use the environment around me. I know I know things about the creatures of the sea.
Okay.
I'm going to get in the water and grab one of those breathing like crabs and stick it to our faces.
Okay.
And we're going to swim with that.
I will say that in the book, those are a creature and they do damage to you if you choose to use them that way. It actually will do like 1 point of damage. It's negligent damage, but I do feel compelled to say that in case anybody references the old Hanna-Barbera RPG that no one plays because there's no system. But unless you're me and you're like, we're just going to put this in Cypher and we're going to do great. But yeah, so you each take 1 point of damage as you put that on your faces and you essentially deep dive out of sight. And I will allow that to ease the task for you by 1 step. So it is now 9.
All right. And then I'm assuming speed is what I need to spend for this, right?
Yes.
I will spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points to lower it down by 2 points of effort.
Okay. 2 points of difficulty, you're saying? So, all right.
I have an edge, so I'll drop down to 4 spend.
Okay. So 4 spend it is. You're still going to, so you're going to take that from your pools or however applicable. And we're going to lower that down. So now instead of a target number of, we say it was originally a 12, we dropped it to a 9. Now your target number is 6, I believe.
Hey. So, oh no, I dropped it down twice.
You can only drop it down. Oh wait, no, that would be the 3rd level. So yeah, sorry. I just wanted to make sure we weren't dropping it down so much.
I don't trust my dice to not fail me in this one moment. I was freaking right because this podcast rolled a 4.
Wow. And then because you had dropped it beyond 6, it's like it was only a 1, so you only had to roll a 3. So you
Freaking
succeed.
Couldn't trust this dice. I
Oh,
knew it.
wow. That dice needs to go to the spa. I feel like they're stressed. Just a little stressed out. But yeah, so you are able to escape with Cassandra from the ship. And as soon as you surface, I assume you're swimming back to the Aurora, correct?
Yeah.
So as soon as you surface in front of the newly painted, shall we say, Aurora, you hear the cries coming from the Dagron's maw, wondering where their precious Esper has gone. But yeah, and that is where we will leave you. And as for the rest of you, this is for Zer, for Komu, and for Ozzy. What would you like to do in the marketplace, or do you want to head back to the Aurora?
I think I'm good to head back to the Aurora.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys, yeah.
Awesome. So then I'm going to add to the scene that we've already built. As you surface from the Aurora and you see the cries of alarm going up from the Dagron's maw, you realize the Aurora is now a different color than it was before.
Is that our ship? That looks like our ship. But it's pink.
Who has the sharpest intellect of the three of you?
Me.
I have an 18.
Oh, so do I.
Oh, okay, so my two sharp people, when you look towards the water, you also see Ari's head bobbing up in the water, and it looks like she's got a second head because there's someone on her back.
Princess in the water. Next time, you go get it. Go get it. You got longer legs than me.
Who are you addressing? Komu or Zer?
To Zer.
Okay.
I mean, maybe both of them.
Well, then you got longer legs than me. I'll catch up.
I'm sorry, say again. I didn't understand.
Oh, I said, you guys go get them. Oh, you have longer legs. I'll catch up.
Yeah. Komu's gonna go run towards that general direction. He's still not sure what's going on, but once Ari's pointed out, that's all he cares about.
Okay.
Got Pongo. Takes off after them.
Okay. So you run over to Ari, you see Komu and your new friends there approaching, eager to help you and Cassandra out of the water. Eager in quotes.
Obligated.
Oops. Hey, help me up, please. Hello?
Yep. Rope down.
All right, so
Ooh,
you take that off. Do you take Cassandra?
I pick Sandra's off as well.
Yeah.
And like I tie us all together so we're all pulled up together. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that was better. Woo! Oh, hi everyone.
Everyone, you see a very beaten up looking, not beaten up in the traditional sense, but like someone who hasn't eaten for days, who's been very poorly treated, next to Ari. She looks like a young woman with like shoulder length brown hair, but yeah, significantly like not in good shape. She looks weak.
Ozzy
Everyone,
will.
this is the 8th member of our crew. This is Cassandra. She's very hungry. We need to feed her.
Ozzy, perfect timing. Ozzy squats down next to her, holds out the Scotch egg, and says, "May I offer you an egg?"
Oh my
times.
Cassandra looks at you with wide eyes and says, "Really?"
It's delicious.
She like struggles to get to her feet because now her cape is all wet, so like you can see it's like hanging off her body. But she takes this warm Scotch egg and like begins to eat it slowly.
And I have my other half-eaten one that's just been in my pocket, and I just with her.
Ozzy, could you be a darling and take this lovely lady downstairs?
Okay, come on.
Thank you.
Let's go
Sarah,
take her.
you do recognize Cassandra, so you know where
Oh.
where Cassandra came from. By the way, But Ozzy, you're taking Cassandra below decks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did anyone see you?
Probably. Hopefully not.
Hope. Oh my god. My anger at your stupidity is balanced by how absolutely, ridiculously angry Blackheart is going to be when he finds out his pet Esper
has been stolen right underneath his nose.
Sorry, Zahir, just a quick interruption. They have a name. Their name is Cassandra. You just start using it from now on, if you could.
Cassandra's just eating her scotch egg, living her life right now.
Heading below deck.
Yes, heading below deck with Ozzy.
Well, twist my soul. You are better than I thought.
Oh, thank you, I think.
And I think that there's one more thing that's going to happen here, but this is a great place to wrap up our episode. As you have this conversation, Sarah, and you laugh in a way that it would be familiar to many fans of the show somehow, in some inexplicable way that will be revealed later in this plot, you hear the cry of a monkey bird as something pink flies up from the crow's nest, beginning yet another search. And that is where we will close our episode. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for today's episode of Pirates of Dark Water. I would like to thank our wonderful chat mods for their hard work. And as always, thank you to our amazing Patreons who keep us ad-free and independent. As before, I am but the GM. I play everyone and everything else, to quote Brennan Lee Mulligan. And I couldn't tell this story alone. I have this incredible group of storytellers who flesh out the bones of the story that I present them. So I'm going to let them talk about themselves one more time. This time starting with everyone's favorite brilliant bright red character, Pooja.
Hi, I am Pooja. I don't use pronouns. You can find me on the internet as Forgotten Saves. If you want to hear me play more TTRPGs, you can tune in tomorrow and every Sunday for Astral Circus, our Spelljammer campaign, as we descend into Avernus.
Ooh.
I say it often there, and I'll say it here. World out there is a scary place. The things that will really support us throughout this are our own communities. If you are looking for ways to help, search mutual aid and your city's name. There are a ton of resources out there, either for you to help others or receive help yourself.
Okay. Fantastic. And moving on to our favorite googly-eyed pirate, Ozzy. Courtney, do you want to talk about
Very
yourself?
warm. What? Do you want to talk about what?
Do you want to talk about yourself? Time for you.
Me? Oh,
Yes.
I'm not nearly as interesting as Pooja, though. Hi, I'm Courtney. You can find
Lies.
me on TikTok at Courtney Lee Craft, where I play the hurdy-gurdy mostly. I'm going to go do that after this because I have rehearsal after the
Oh
show.
boy.
Yeah. Go play hurdy-gurdy. Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. And let's see. It's a toss-up between Lloyd and Joe. I think we're going to go with Joe and save the best for last. Or one of the best, honestly. I think everyone at this table is fantastic. But
Hi, everyone. I'm Joe. I'm not the best. If you want to follow me, what's the point? If you're on Twitter or LinkedIn, why? Yeah. No. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe. I'm just being silly. I love this table. Everybody here is great. Thank you, Vixie, for bringing us all together every week. This is amazing. You can find me as Unspun Tales on Blue Sky. I'm trying to go back online, but it is a scary place, like Pooja said. I do some advocacy and political talk. So if you know me as any other name, no, you don't. Just find me as Unspun Tales online. See you there.
Fantastic. All right. And last but certainly not least, the wonderful, the talented, the woefully unprepared Ari. Lloyd, would you like to talk about Ari? She was incredible today, though. Props to Ari. The timing. The timing. Genius.
Hi, I'm Lloyd playing Ari. I had a great time, and also I exist as a human being. I'll see you all next week.
Hey, fantastic. Shortest intro ever. Oh my gosh. But also, now I don't know where I can find you.
Find me later. It's all good.
Okay. Anyway, everyone, join us Saturdays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for our next session. If you want to catch up on past episodes, you can always visit happyjacks.org/Pirates of Dark Water. And if you want to find all of the other APs on the Happy Jacks network, visit happyjacks.org. And join us next week for more high adventure with the new Pirates of Dark Water. RPG. Sorry to anyone who worries about copyright. Yay! Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.